Hello, and this is day 17 of Supercharge Your Self-Care. And today's topic or self-care tip is about the way we dress. I know for myself and so many women that I speak to that the first thing that changes is our body shape. Now, there's a lot of reasons for this. It could be due to stress. It could be due to your lifestyle and diet and exercise and other habits in your late 30s. Could be due to having children later, which so many women do now. But it's also part of the body's way of protecting you and moving into this new phase where you don't need to be so fit and active, because historically we would start slowing down. And I think I've said this before as well. So, we start storing fat differently. And also because the adrenals that take over from the ovaries to make estrogen comes into play, but also your body's own fat cells also produces estrogen. So it's striking that balance between, not having too much body fat and having no body fat. But that is why we start storing fat around the middle. But this is a hard one to swallow, because you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, what? Those pants that fitted me 6 months ago just doesn't fit anymore, and nothing I've done has changed much. But it almost feels like your body takes on a mind of its own and it just starts doing all these things. And this is really hard to accept and to get our heads around. And again, this is another 5-day challenge on its own. But the take-home message for today is to dress so that you feel comfortable. Okay, so it may be time to start looking at your wardrobe and thinking, you know what, instead of pushing yourself and trying to shrink yourself to fit into a pair of jeans that is not made for the body that you have right now, get rid of those jeans and buy something or borrow something that makes you feel comfortable, but you still feel good in. So I, for instance, have started wearing just bigger jumpers and things that, because I have developed a little belly that I've never really had, and I'm just not prepared to punish myself through avoiding food and not having the odd glass of wine and enjoying a piece of cake with my daughter. Like, I'm just not willing to do that. And the point is that your body will bounce back to where it's happy at the moment, regardless of how much you're trying to shrink it and change it. So dressing for comfort, but still style, and dressing for the body you have today, not for the body that you may have in 10 years' time, which you have no idea what that's going to look like, or for the body that you had 6 months ago, 2 years ago. That's not Thumper, that's my dog's itchy ears. But it's really about feeling comfortable in your skin and in your clothes. So finding things that is suited for you. And I know that, I certainly don't want to start dressing in floral paisley dresses and things like that, which is kind of midlife or middle age, and Velcro shoes and all that. I just think we live in a different time, and we're modern women, and I still value looking good and not looking good from a vanity point of view, but it makes me feel good to wear beautiful clothes and to make an effort with my appearance, be that doing my hair or wearing jewelry, because it makes me feel good. And that may not be for you, but instead of trying to force yourself into a pair of jeans or clothes that just doesn't work for you anymore, and that can be so disheartening and make you feel worse than what you really should be, is looking at other ways to adorn this gorgeous body and embrace it. And there are lots of amazing brands now that does support that. So, you know, I feel very strongly about that you can still look fabulous, feel sexy and glamorous and gorgeous, even though you're not a size 6 or a size 8, or, you know, it's part of the acceptance process. But that doesn't mean you stop looking after yourself. That doesn't mean you just give up and schlumph around in tracksuit bottoms all day. Which, you know, you can get nice tracksuit bottoms as well. And I'm not talking about spending loads of money. I'm just finding 1 or 2 things that really suits you, that looks great, that feels comfortable, that when you put it on, you just, yeah, I feel great. And I can go out there with confidence rather than sitting there and squeezing and hiding and unzipping. And I've been sending a lot of clothes to my mom recently to have made a little bit bigger, and some just doesn't work anymore, and I've just got to accept it and get rid of that and make space for something new and something different. So I hope that sits okay with you, and I know that it is a much bigger topic than just, this is fine, I've gained some weight, I've got a little belly, it's fine. It takes a lot of inner work, and if this, you know, if you do need more help around this, I can totally help you. So, you know, don't feel like you're out there on your own. And this is what I help my clients with a lot. So you're really not on your own. It's a very real thing, but absolutely dress for comfort as well as style, and something that suits you rather than squeezing into something that just doesn't serve you anymore. So go and look at that wardrobe and let me know what you've decluttered and what you've decided around that. Have a great day. Bye.